This is totally not scripted, so there's going to be a lot of rambling on it. I'm telling you ahead of time, I'm actually having a beer too, although it's a pretty light beer, so that's not going to change much. But I'm just warning you, don't complain about the rambling, because the whole video is rambling. Again, unscripted. I'm not putting a lot of work into it, because, why? All right, so they're earbuds. Earbuds. I consider the earbuds to be the little ones. They're sort of like, they're wireless. They got the little hook around them, and they fit into the ear. And yeah, the reason I wanted this particular one is because of that hook. These are for jogging. These are for going out running. In the gym, you could probably get by with the the Apple Buds or whatever, or the smaller ones like Sony make. A lot of good brands out there that make them. But I find that if you are running and bouncing up and down a lot, you're gonna want those wraparound things. They definitely help, because I had the other ones and they just kind of would fall out, or they always felt like they were falling out, sometimes even when they didn't, but sometimes they did. So anyway, my last pair said it was waterproof, and I said, all right, let's try it out. I went in the shower and it broke after 1 or 2 times like that. So yeah, not quite waterproof. The point of this video actually wasn't to really review the earbuds, but as the title suggests, the most corrupt company in China. A big disclaimer. It's like there's a lot of great companies and a lot of great products that come out of China. It's not all just like this run-of-the-mill stuff. So in this particular case, but on the flip side, yeah, there's a tremendous amount of kind of knockoffs and copycats and crap that comes out as well. So there's both, like a lot of places. Just right now we're getting a lot of product and they're marketing it and they're trying to sell it. Everyone wants to make a buck, but you don't have to be unscrupulous and dishonest to do it. But there's a big story about these particular headphones. The backstory is I did a lot of research. I mean, I was like kind of trying to look up. I want the best product for the least amount of money, because I don't know, I seem to lose them pretty easily. Not as much these days, and not so much with something like this, because they are pretty big. But for this particular product, I'm going to put the product name up there, even though you can't buy these anymore, at least not from this company. And what I think happens is, like, a company makes it, someone manufactures it, and other companies resell it or white box it, white label it. So anyway, yeah, the same way that Costco does, buy it from someone else, resell it under your own brand name. So even though this particular one won't be sold from that particular company anymore, maybe the exact same product is. I'm not reviewing the product, I'm reviewing the company, which doesn't even exist. And I think I like to think that I helped get rid of the company. It wasn't just me alone. But so the story, as I said, I was looking for them. I happened to choose these ones, great price. And the first thing the company did, they sent me this, but the first thing I noticed is when you open the box, there's a little card in it, and it says, if you give us a 5-star review, we will give you a basically pretty much refund your money, give you like a $30 coupon, and these things are only like $30, so pretty much you get them for free. So it was like either that or refund you, whatever it is. It's basically a bribe saying you can have them for free, just give us a 5-star review. You're not going to buy me off that quickly, so I said no. I didn't respond at all. I just didn't do anything. I did leave a review on Amazon, and I gave it maybe 4. If I were to review the earbuds, voila, I would say that they are okay, mediocre at best. I mean, they're kind of plastically, I cannot say. They're made of plastic. They're kind of flimsy. It's okay, a little bit of rubber. They don't fit in the ear very well. It's like this little outer shell is so extremely thin. It's just basically for looks. So, yeah, the fit is pretty awful. But since it wraps around, it just has to kind of go, in the air. So it doesn't make a good seal anyway, which actually for running, you kind of want that, because if you block off all outside noise, you're not going to hear cars coming or bikes or whatever that. So actually, that's not a bad thing. But they said it was noise canceling. There is absolutely no noise canceling. Maybe it cancels out some of the outside noise because it's blocking it. I mean, it depends how you interpret noise canceling, but I think we kind of know what that means. So that was a bold-faced lie. They claim that. They claim the waterproof stuff too, which I'm not going to test at this point because I pretty much know it's going to fail. So all the stuff on the website, the marketing was kind of full of lies. If I were to say the case doesn't close properly unless you tuck in the sides, which is a little annoying. But again, the reason it still got 4 stars was like, for $20 or 25 or $30, yeah, they work. They're fine. I mean, that's what you kind of expect. That was like always a cheap sector. We had a place here called Fry's. It was always a really cheap products you could find in the back, along with the good products too. But this is like one of those like really cheap ones that you just kind of get because you need it to work. And almost in a way, it was for me to buy more time to have something to work out with and run with and kind of keep researching. So this was sort of like the interim. It's kind of like your season's at a loss, so you put in like a temporary coach after you find the real coach. But next year, you intend on getting another coach. So yeah, you're not expecting to win any games with this. But again, it's okay. It's okay. But it got 4. So I said the price, 4, because it's super cheap. Sometimes I'll do that. It's like it's factoring what you're paying. No, if they cost $100, then I would give it like a 1-star review because these aren't worth $100 at all. Then you get something good. But I didn't want something like good. I just wanted something that worked. But anyway, thought the story would end there, but nope, it didn't. The company emailed me through Amazon, so they can kind of email the buyer. So they don't have your email directly, so they can't contact you directly, but they go through the proxy of Amazon, so Amazon can actually monitor and moderate that kind of stuff if their problem occurred, and a problem did occur. So they email me and say, hey, if you could leave us, dear sir, if you could leave us a 5-star review, that would be great. We'll give you the coupon, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, no, all right. No, I just ignored it. Because if I replied back, then they would have my email. Because it would it would be straight to them. So it's like I couldn't reply back because I didn't, even to say no, because I didn't want them having my email. Because then they could start targeting me directly or all sorts of bad stuff. I was already on a bad path because of the bribe thing from the beginning. So they did, what did they do? They did email me a second time a few nights. Like the emails would come at 2 a.m. So they think they were coming out of China. But and again, and a third time, and I was like getting sick of it. So I finally got so fed up, I called Amazon. And for some reason, I had to call Amazon at 2 a.m. too, because like during the day, it was just at work during the day. But I couldn't call them during the day. I called them at night. And I was trying to explain, 'cause I think it was at a call center in some other country or something, but I was trying to explain, like, here's what they're doing. They're harassing me for a star. First of all, they should be banned for trying to bribe customers. But I think for, like, Amazon, it's like, we're kind of, like, not going to worry about that too much because we're making money, But kind of their what are they called? Not Jimin. They're sort of a Reagan, there's a word for it, I can't think of it, but they're kind of like trying to fool the rating system. They're trying to spoof the rating system or something like that. So, 1 second. Again, this is a rambling video. If you don't like rambling videos, you're on the wrong video because I'm rambling. I'm a rambling this time. Non-scripted, just rambling. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm just getting this over with because I want to do this for a while, and it's funny because I don't know. I'll put this out there now. I was going to save it till later. I still use these. I use these almost every day. I go running every day, and I still haven't bought a better pair. I still just haven't felt like it. They work. I mean, that's the thing. That's the saddest part. And there's the company going out of business or like not being able to sell through Amazon. That's the whole thing. They've just basically been blocked from Amazon. So, yeah, I called them, I reported them, and nothing happened. And then they kept emailing me. I didn't ever respond. I think I tried it a second time, and finally they were gone. They were gone from Amazon. I checked the product. I couldn't find it anymore because you can check what you bought, your purchase history, and then click on the product, go to the company. Well, it's gone. I thought, ooh, I don't know if my studio is good enough to do this, but yeah. Maybe that would be my, thumbnail. Yeah. So, point is, company's gone, and I like to think I helped get rid of the company. I did move my studio. Okay. So, believe it or not, I've actually only had that much beer. I'm just, I got some energy today. I don't know why. Because I got a full night's rest. That's why. Maybe I'll leave that out, or I could edit that out, leave that in, edit it out. All right. So my mouth is going faster than my brain right now. All right. So I thought the problem was over, and then months later, I get an email from Amazon saying, and it was like in response to an email I had sent them. I'm using some air quotes there. Pause here and actually look at the email, cropped a little. So thank you for contacting Amazon, automated response, blah, blah, blah. So that's the message I got from Amazon. I just had to scroll down and look, wait, what did I send Amazon? Hello, Amazon, which if that were me, I would have a comma before Amazon after hello. This is James. I'm a buyer on Amazon. This is the email associated with my buyer's account. And I had a question about it, if I'm able to remove a review which and here's the thing, remove a review which left by myself on February 19th, 2020. If yes, can you please help me to delete it? Here's the information of the order and review, the order ID, yada, yada, yada. Looking forward to get your reply soon. Thanks for your help in advance. Regards. So there's so many English mistakes that because actually when I first wrote it, I thought, wait, did I take down the review? It'd been so many months ago. I thought, maybe I did, but look at all those English mistakes. There's no way I would make that. I probably wouldn't make any. I mean, I pride myself on that. So yeah, that was the big sign that somebody has gotten a hold of my email account. Well, somebody, it's the company. And they're trying to get rid of their bad reviews. And if they're doing this to me, they're doing it to other people too. But I just thought, shame on them. How corrupt are you to do something like this? I was just beside myself. I'm like, wow, we need to take action. Let's get these. I mean, I'd love to see the people in jail, but I mean, I guess that's all we can do. I had not sent them an email, so it's like I read it, and it was basically Amazon saying, oh, well, if you need to take down a review, you can do that yourself. Just go to your account and whatever and change your review or take it down. So we don't do that for you. I'm like, what? So I had to scroll down, and down on the email, it basically said, hey, I left a review, and I want to take it down now. So how do I do that? Please take down, and they left the link. Please take down this review. And it was signed from me. And I thought, that's odd, because I don't remember. Actually, at first I wasn't sure. I thought, did I take that? Did I send that? But then it had, the signature was wrong. I was like, sincerely, and I wrote cheers, and it had actually an English error in the middle of it. So I thought, nope, that ain't me. I would not, I use an English error to correct the English error. That was not me. I do not make such errors like that, especially when I do some email to Amazon. It's like, that's obviously been faked. So, but the thing is, to do that, they had to go out and find my email. So I don't know. I mean, my name's on the order, so basically probably just you do a quick Google search, and I guess you can find emails, whatever. I've got to get privacy better on the internet. That darn privacy thing. So vote for all laws like that are up in the privacy thing. Because yeah, stuff like that where you can find somebody's email and then impersonating me. So this is where they kind of get, why I consider them the most corrupt company. And with the hashtag, the asterisk that I've ever dealt with. I mean, I was just checking my mic, thinking, did my mic even on me? How long have I been doing this? So, not too long, 12 minutes. Okay, yeah, I wanted to go about 14 minutes. So anyway, that's where they become the most corrupt that I've ever experienced, because the bribery thing, and then the emailing me repeatedly trying to get me to change my review, and then going out and finding my email, and then emailing Amazon trying to impersonate me, which could be like identity theft or forgery. I don't know what you would call it and that stuff like that. But I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's not within the bounds of the law, at least our laws here. That's the problem. They kind of do it there. But that happened. I replied to Amazon. I don't think it ever got through, but I'm like, that wasn't me. That's somebody impersonating me, trying to steal my identity to try and get the review removed. And then it happened a week later, and then another week. So I think I was able to contact Amazon one more time. I mean, it's like, why is the onus on me to do all this kind of stuff? All I did was buy a freaking product. But it bothered me that the people were trying to game, that's the word. They're trying to game the system. I don't know why I couldn't think of it before. But if you can't trust the Amazon reviews, then that's bad, because now when I look at the reviews, I think, how many are fake, first of all, because that was what people were doing in the beginning. Companies would just go and create fake accounts and make fake reviews. And then the second of all, well, now you've got verified buyers that are leaving positive reviews that aren't really legit because they've been bribed, which to me is worse, because guys, it's you're selling what you're intake. It's like, don't you realize what you're doing? You're making it harder for yourself to trust reviews either. So either could have used either. And so yeah, it's like, what are you doing now? And I didn't want to be a part of that. Now, I'm not saying if they offered me like $1,000, well, yeah, okay, I might write a good review for a. I might find a way to like this a lot more. 5-star for $1,000. I don't know. I don't know. Probably wouldn't. But yeah, but it just really kind of bothered me because then and now when I look at reviews, I mean, you can go. There are sites you can go to that'll kind of like judge the reviews on it and look for patterns. And some, because when it was being done by people in China, a lot of times, you didn't have like you had people that English wasn't the first language, so it was a little harder to write reviews without kind of like raising red flags. And now, if you've got legitimate people that are like here that have bought the product, I mean, it doesn't have to be USA, it could be other countries too, but other Western countries that have bought the product, leaving reviews, yeah. So I just looked at some of the reviews for this thing. It's like, come on, you're giving it 5 stars, you're saying it works great. Obviously, you're a liar and you were bribed because this is not 5 stars, guys. Like, and there were other people I noticed that had said, oh, I got the car. This is like, they're bribing people. But after the second round of all that going by, I think finally Amazon shut it down. And coincidentally, recently there's been some articles about this kind of stuff happening, like people gaming the Amazon review system and Amazon finally taking action. So I think when enough people complain and realize that if they lose their credibility on their review system, then they might lose some sales too. Might go to a different place. So I think Amazon finally... I would think just to like save face and not be kind of humiliated, like someone's it makes Amazon look bad when you can't even build a good review system. So I think Amazon kind of like, all right, fine, because they can easily shut it down. And the company, now they've lost all their past reviews. They have to start over from scratch, which I'm sure they did. I'm sure this company that sold these things probably started a brand new one. And now they're doing the same thing over. Maybe not doing the bribe thing. Maybe they're actually doing it the legit way, or finding other ways to be the most corrupt company in China. How many minutes is that? 15, 16 minutes. I'm sure I cut some of that out, so maybe it's not right now. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. And again, the saddest part was if they had just sold this as a $20, $30 pair of mediocre earbuds, then... yeah, it would have been okay. I mean, I wouldn't have left a 5-star review, but maybe they could have kept the 4, maybe 3, whatever. Yeah, and again, there are other problems. I didn't point out all the problems, but it doesn't charge very well. Sometimes it just like it's in there, and for whatever reason, I go start running, and one side's already dead. So, and it's not even a year old, almost a year. So yeah, there's things like that. They're not great by any means, and yeah, like all I said, the problem. Wireless charging too, which is kind of cool. I left it at work before Corona, and I can't get my wireless charging anymore. I could buy another one, sure, but I don't want to buy it. It's at work. I probably will buy it because I got another product that's going to use it. Man, I said a lot in one breath. Seriously, like not even half a glass of beer. And nothing else. No mind-altering substances except for happiness on life. All right, yeah, that's it for these little guys. I'll keep using them until they break, and then I'll buy another pair. They were okay. Not great, okay. But yeah, a lot of miles I've used these so far. And I keep another pair ready to go, like, because I know that this is going to break. So I have an older pair that has, like, one big, huge wire going around, and that still works, and that's, like, 6 years old, so... yeah, something to think about. That's it. I hope I've covered it, and I hope, that again, this is the company I dealt with. There are good companies out there, too. It's just, this particular one is not, well, it was not, because now they're gone. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I did a thing. All right, 17 minutes? Woo, that is long.